Hello friends. Now let us take up the concept number 27, 4.27, a return statement. Actually, a return statement is used either in functions or methods. Methods. In the next chapter, we are going to study about methods. There we focus on that. But here, contextually, return is one of the jump statements. I briefly explain about the functionality. Actually, we write functions in uh, POP programming, and those functions are called methods here. Whatever may be the name, and the functionality of the return statement is same. Suppose this is function 1. This is the body. In this function 1, function 2. This is function 1. Function 2 is being called. This represents a real life. In real life, we appoint a contractor. The contractor appointed some subcontractor. So, a function, you treat function 1 as like a contractor, the subcontractor. So, this is fun 2. Okay. This is okay. In this manner, you understand. Okay. First, function 1 executes its job. Thereafter, function 2 call is there. Then immediately control goes here. Control goes by skipping the execution of remaining statement. Control goes here. Control goes here to function 2 and executes the job in function 2 and comes back to the function 1 and where it stopped the work. Then it executes the rest of the thing. This is the procedure. Suppose a contractor appointed a subcontractor. Subcontractor has to perform his job which enable the main contractor to continue his job. The same thing. Here, what happens whenever function 2 is called, then control goes to function 2. Then thereafter, here control should, after completion of this job, control should come back to the function 1. For that purpose, we write a return statement. That point always understand. Sometimes function 2 may return value, may not return value. Suppose it does not return any value, then you can write a simple return statement. Simple return statement means only control is transferred from a callee function to caller function. Suppose it returns some value x, then two things are transferred. One is x value is transferred to the function 1 and the control is also passed to the function 1, that is caller. So in this manner you have to understand, and in the next chapter we'll have a detailed discussion over the return statement. Here one very important point you have to understand. A function can return either 0 or maximum 1 value. That means a function cannot return more than 1 value for one call. Understand? So, a function does not return anything, writing a return statement is unnecessary. So, if you want to write just simple return, you can write. Right. And one more point you have to understand. A function may maximum return only one value, even though number of return statements may be written. Suppose you have written one else if statement in a function body, then you may write half a dozen return statements like which applicable to a student: distinction, first class, second class, third class, fail, and all that. So there may be 5 return statements, but every student only one is applicable. So number of return statement may be there, but only one is returned. That's why what you have to understand, a function can return maximum one value, but a function may have more than one return statement.